when it comes to making progress, when it comes to making motions or movement, especially in the things of God, it would always be as far as your eyes can see. When God told Abraham that it always be as far as your eyes can see, God did not say it would be, the land I'm going to give you will be what I have. He said, I would give you what you can see. So it means God can have more. But when a man sees so little, it is that little he gets. Amen. Because man, you can't exhaust the abilities in God. Am I correct? So when God is looking at you in such a meeting like this, he has so much for you that he wants to give. He has so much for you that he wants to do. But it will be, he can't give you anything against your will. Are you getting it? It will be inconsistent with God to give you anything against your own will. So he needs you to firstly, more like making a pull towards him that I need this thing. It is wrong to feed a child food that is not hungry. That food will be a waste. So it is also inconsistent for God to give you what you are not hungry for. So God told Abraham, it would always be as far, the land that you're going to have, all right, the things you're going to cover would be as far as your eyes can see. Not that I can't do more, but then I can't give you more than you can see. I can't give you more than you can imagine. Look at, even though it's not possible for you to come to a meeting and God is not ready to bless you, or God is not ready to touch you, but look at it. Even if God refuses to touch you, you can touch God. Oh. Do you know that Jesus was not planning to heal that woman with the issue of blood? Jesus was just on his way for another assignment. So it means that even if God's attention or Jesus' attention is on something else, you can draw even while he's paying attention to something else, because it is not his fault. He has given you so much capacity and he has given you so much, liberty, that it doesn't matter what you want, you can get it. It's the word lambano, laying hold. So Jesus was on his way for another assignment, but guess what? The woman with the issue of blood said, if I can but touch the hem of his garment, my God, I will be healed. In fact, she was already healed before Jesus knew. Hey. So let's even say it is possible that God was not planning to touch you. You can touch God. I will not let you go. I will lay hold on something exceptional. I will lay hold on something intentionally. So this is the perspective you take to a meeting. That is why 2 people or 3 persons can go for a meeting, but they heard the same thing, they prayed the same prayer, but they left with different realities. And when that happens, you see, the way the realm of men work is that they will never be on the same level again. The normal adage is that 20 children cannot play together for 20 years, right? Even in the things of the spirit, you see, a man can pay attention to one reality and move in this frequency of such ability, and the other person is were we not friends 2 years ago? They don't do friendship in the realm of the spirit. It is always as far as your eyes can see. So if somebody decided that, like the woman with the issue of blood, if I can touch, but you are still looking at it, guess what? Do you know somebody else went to wash? It was somebody else that washed Jesus' clothes before it was one. Somebody else will probably have ironed that clothes. Because it wasn't about the clothes. It was about the faith of the woman in the clothes. Hey. You see, it's not about the meeting. It's about what you are ready to lay hold on the meeting. In the meeting, rather. So when you come with an intentional heart, even, like I said, it's not possible for God not to want to touch you in the meeting. But even if God was not planning to, you can tell yourself, if I can touch, if I can see more, if my eyes can be open to see, if my ears can be open to hear, I refuse to waste time coming to this meeting. I can't keep going to different meetings again and again, and I can't see an evidence of what I'm going for. You see, I want my hand to touch something. I want my life to reflect a reality in God that men can see and say that, like Jesus, he says, he who has seen me has seen the Father.